Okay, fuck. Let me look at my VOD and see what character entry I got lost at. Where did y'all lose me? Where did y'all lose me? Okay, so y'all lost me at Namor. Okay, so I'm good. I could just keep going, basically. Anyways, click to connect. Let's see. Overlay gallery, chat. I gotta test out the chat, make sure it's working. Okay, cool. Alright. Now that we're back at it, yeah. Oh wait, I gotta wait for all my test notifications to go off. Gotta give it a second, y'all. Let me let all the high end subscribers disappear. There we go. Okay, now I can see everything. Everything is nice and neat. Everything is nice and clear. Correct. Hello, you gonna disappear? You gonna disappear? I had to wait a damn decade for all of this stuff to disappear. Fuck it, I'm gonna just start talking. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, back to this list. What the fuck do you mean Namor could beat Ultron? Like, what the fuck is he gonna do? Splash water on Namor? Although Namor lost his fight with... What the fuck? Yo, bro, this is not even a conversation. You telling me somebody who can't even beat Black Panther, basically a nigga in a spandex Party City costume, could beat Ultron, a nigga that is effectively immortal? How? I'm not saying Ultron's this all-powerful being in the MCU, but a nigga who can't beat Black Panther, a regular nigga in a spandex suit that did a couple push-ups and did a little bit of running on the treadmill, he can't beat Black Panther, and you expect him to beat Ultron by himself and wash him and win? Get the fuck out of here. They still haven't explained how a single person is gonna shut down his immortality. Dormammu's might goes beyond the strength of technology. This is the first fucking person on this list. It took you 6 entries to get to a character who realistically has a chance. Because the Super Skrull, you ain't doing shit against Ultron. You can destroy Ultron. Scarlet Witch, she could destroy Ultron's physical form, but she can't actually beat Ultron. Ego, not even a question. You can't even beat Black Panther. You're not in a conversation. Him, he's a high level magical being, so he's in the conversation, but I would have to like do extensive research to see exactly how. But he's the level of powerful being to where it's like, you know what? He's capable of doing something to Ultron besides just destroying his body. So let's skip that whole paragraph. Although Ultron is an extremely powerful villain compared to other street level characters. Bitch, we're not talking about street level characters. Actually, wait, he put Namor in there. That's a street level character. That's just a nigga that's really good in a swimming pool and got wings on his feet so he could fly. He's not a threat to Ultron. He wouldn't stand a chance against a far stronger entity. Dormammu exists of an entirely different plane than Ultron and would easily destroy the artificial intelligence if given the opportunity. No, he wouldn't. They would probably team up. Fortunately for Ultron, the fight wouldn't be close. I feel like there's a way for Dormammu to be able to beat Ultron, but I would have to like really like do my research into that. This is the first person you said that has like a chance. Hela is much stronger than Ultron could ever be. Ultron is immortal, Hela isn't. He already lost. Hela can die. If you don't believe me, Ragnarok. The concept of Ragnarok exists. Hela can very easily die, and we've seen before, example Odin, that there is nothing stopping Norse gods from dying. Actually, if you know anything about Norse mythology, I grew up with encyclopedias that had stories from different cultures, and a few of them were from Norse mythology, like the popular ones like Thor and the Giants and stuff like that. Not MCU Thor, like actual Thor, the one that couldn't swing his hammer around in a circle and fly, the one who had the fucked up hammer. There was no inscription on the side that said nobody else could pick up this hammer unless they're worthy. Like, niggas was genuinely just too weak to pick up the hammer. It was too heavy for everybody else. Anyway, gods are very, like, Norse gods are very killable and very possible. It's very possible for them to die. And even if she's the strongest of the gods, you're the strongest of a breed of people who can still die and, no pun intended, go to hell. Like, your whole race of people is based on people that can all die. You live in a clan full of get them out of here. It's like, how the fuck? Let's read another explanation of him not saying how. Hela's one of the most powerful beings. No, the fuck she's not. Whose only true weakness is losing her source of power, Asgard itself. If she is still able to draw power from Asgard, there is little known in the universe that can stop her, including Ultron. Again, what the fuck is she gonna do against Ultron when Ultron jumps her with his Ultron bots? What is she gonna do when Ultron goes and studies magic and comes back? Because let's remember, Ultron is a supreme intelligence. Ultron is able to just understand stuff with a unique level of high IQ. He's patterned after the brain patterns of Hank Pym, one of the smartest people in existence. So if you think Ultron can't figure out how to pull a rabbit out of a hat and do some fucking magic, you're sadly mistaken. Dr. Doom may be MCU's most powerful villain. Nigga hasn't even showed up yet. What the fuck? We don't know his MCU abilities. Going off of comic Dr. Doom, it's possible, but I don't know what MCU Dr. Doom could do. So, irrelevant. Kang, this is the first person you said, even though he's technically no longer relevant in the MCU because, you know, Jonathan Majors situation. This is the first person out of everybody that this dude has named that has a reasonable chance against Ultron. Why? Because not only does he have something to be able to combat, does he not have forces in an army that could combat Ultron? He has some level of power or some type of ability that could either match up to or overpower the fact that Ultron is borderline invincible, A, and B, borderline unkillable, with the fact that if you destroy him, he's just gonna come back later in another conscious or something like that. So arguably, to actually defeat Ultron, you would have to delete that nigga from existence. A lot of the people you named before, like I said, Namor, you said Namor, the fish nigga with wings on his ankles that couldn't even beat a random black guy in a spandex Party City costume. That nigga's supposed to beat a supreme intelligence, and this nigga would probably take a shit if he ever saw an iPhone. Get the fuck out of here. No, no, that's not happening. That's not happening. But Kang, he actually has a chance, and I want to see who you put over Kang, because I would say off the top of my head, he has the highest chance, because like I said, he both understands the technology and he has like certain understanding of things, higher levels of understanding and knowledge than Ultron. Even if we take peak level Ultron, because he's just been around for longer and he's seen more powerful people and dealt with and beat up more powerful people, and he's conquered more powerful things canonically in just the MCU than Ultron. Ultron has conquered like technology and knowledge. Kang, he's not only conquered technology, he's conquered knowledge of more than just like earthly realms. Ultron is only earthly knowledge. Ultron in the MCU never left Earth. Kang has knowledge from different time streams. So there's time streams where physics don't work the same that Kang has mastered information wise. Kang has mastered time. So Kang could time travel and beat the fuck out of Ultron, or stop Ultron before he existed. Kang can trim the timelines to make sure that no timeline where Ultron exists comes to be and happens. Come on now. Come on now. Kang is actually able to do something. Let's see if he says any of that. And I haven't seen Quantumania, don't ask. Although it remains unclear whether the MCU will follow through, blah, 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 blah. He is still one of the franchise's most terrifying villains. Okay. Again, all you're doing is saying, oh my gosh, guys, he's a scary villain, but you're not, excuse me, listing any abilities or saying any reasons why. You're just saying this motherfucker's scary. Just because they could beat your ass don't mean they could beat Ultron's ass. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania showed that he is adept at programming robots as well, surpassing even the might of Ultron's army. Not necessarily. Thanos is the Infinity Saga's ultimate supervillain. Nah. Let me call in an expert on this one. Hold on, y'all. Let me call in an expert on this one. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna come back to this one. Infinity. Nigga said Ultron is the only person that could beat Ultron. Hold on. Let me call in an expert on this one. Elmo's world. Elmo's world. La 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 la. La 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 la. It's Elmo's world. Boom. Do 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 do. La 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 la. And he's coming to my room. Nice. Alright, that's so fun. I have to too.
Why are you calling me in the house?
Because I didn't want you to have to get up, because I just wanted to ask a quick question. So I'm looking at this list online, right? And I mean, this is for a video, so you don't have to like drag the answer out. But I was looking at this list and they were naming MCU villains that could beat Ultron. And they have like obvious answers like Kang on here and whatnot, which Kang could undebatably beat Ultron. I'm not sure about this one though. Do you think Thanos could beat Ultron? Like the Marvel version, the Marvel movie version.
I was shocked when I learned there were 12 million children.
Thanos beat Ultron?
Yeah, could Thanos beat like the movie version of Ultron? Not nothing in the comic books, just what he's done in the movie. Could Thanos beat Ultron? Because I'm not sure.
He got control. He's inside the internet, so he pretty much do whatever the fuck he wants. But
yeah, but that's only Earth's internet. He hasn't left Earth.
Yeah, but he also has Tony Stark's information as well.
Yeah, but I mean that's true. Tony Stark was able to figure out how to beat Thanos, so yeah, that's true.
He was. Oh, not only was he able to beat Thanos, Thanos was the one that recognized him on the planet more than anybody else. Said, "You the only one cursed with knowledge. I'm cursed with knowledge just like you," which means he knew some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Thanos, which was ancient, which go back to the Eternal. So like that whole web that they tangled into that, it's hard to say. It's hard to say because he's in the internet. He got access to everything.
Yeah, but he's only like as far as the movies go, he's only been on Earth's internet to be fair. So I mean, he could learn a lot, but that's not the same as how much Thanos knows.
You know he's coming back, right?
Yeah, eventually. But
eventually, he already said it.
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
Come back. It's a series that they coming out with next year that Ultron's supposed to show back up in.
Oh yeah, that's probably why they. Oh yeah, they did mention something about a Disney Plus series at the beginning of the article, but nah, because everybody else they showed on this list, like they gave no explanation. They was just listing names. Like they said, Namor could beat Ultron, which is like where do you pull that from?
Namor. Like, Namor is not even in that classification.
Word. And then they proceeded to say that Namor lost to Black Panther. Like, if you can't beat Black Panther, Ultron's not in the question.
Who can't beat Black Panther?
No, Namor. Like, apparently he lost to Black Panther in the movie.
Well, you must be talking about in Marvel on the movies.
Yeah, no. Just the movies, not the comic books, just the movies.
I was going to say, in the comics, they went back and forth.
Yeah, no. In the comics, that's a different story, but still, as far as the movies go, if he couldn't beat Black Panther, Ultron's not in the question.
He's not involved now because he used to go with Storm. Like, I don't understand what's going on here. But they didn't have the rights to X-Men. So
yeah, I was about to say.
But it is what it is. I can't. I don't know. That's a hard one. I got to sit down and weigh the factors in that because, like I said, he got access to unlimited knowledge, so there's no telling what the fuck he might know or what he might come up with because he is a supercomputer.
Yeah, true. He does have the either the brainwaves of Tony Stark or Hank Pym, so he is programmed to be a genius.
He has consciousness now. You understand? So he's not just a mindless program. He has consciousness. He has an agenda, and his agenda is to make a superior race, and that superior race is not the fucking humans. You understand what I'm saying? It's all about eliminating them. So who's the fucking say that he can't fucking ally with some other fucking people? But you talk about beating one-on-one, skill for skill?
Yeah.
I don't know. Because he got access to too much. Shit that motherfuckers don't know that Tony Stark's
didn't even think of yet.
The whole, what's that? The JASCA or whatever fucking program. The other program that he had to pull up. Motherfucker, he got shit like that sitting down that he forgot about. You forgot when he died, how they fought over his technology? That's how you got all
I ain't forget about that.
this other crazy shit. So, I don't know. Because we don't know all that fucking...
Yeah, everything that he could do for real.
Because he got a lot of projects that he just pushed to the side.
Yeah, because that's what I was saying. It's hard for me to weigh too because, like, even though they beat him off a technicality. He has like conceptual powers that aren't really defined and have very wide parameters.
Oh.
Ultron, like being able to get all knowledge, that's a really hard power to quantify.
Yeah, plus, well, that's the comic book, but he had all the Infinity at one time.
Who, Ultron?
Yes, he did. And What If? I think he had the all the Infinity Stones in the episode.
No. What If that's a separate version of Ultron. I'm talking about 616.
I'm just saying. No, that's all of them. Yes, because it's what if this happened and this happened and this happened. That's what that is. But some of that stuff is canon to what's happening inside the
the mainline MCU because of like incursions and all that.
Like how they fought the zombies. Everybody was turning to zombies. Motherfuckers had to fight the zombies in Doctor Strange. And the last one with him and the Scarlet Witch. They had to fight those fucking zombies that was in there. That was also in What If.
They did. I didn't finish the second season of What If all the way, or if I did, I forgot it.
And don't ask questions. You can't come up with the answer. You can't fathom the answer because you didn't do the research.
Fair. But I'm just saying, off of like Ultron and Thanos specifically, that because like everybody else they named on this list, like I could definitively come up with an answer for, but this one,
Colonel.
You said Colonel who?
Knowledge of the universe from the beginning.
Who?
Thanos.
Oh yeah.
Because he's connected because of his parents.
Yeah, that, and he was born in a previous version of the universe and all that.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. He had a whole different agenda. His whole planet was that of a planet that was supposed to be evolution. But they couldn't figure out how to fucking sustain their lifestyle because they didn't have enough food source. That's why he was saying, yo, the whole universe will get like this. So we need to kill off half the people so it can repopulate back up. And you'll have more resources. But you gotta sacrifice half of everything that's alive. That's the whole purpose of what he was doing. But the whole purpose of what he was doing makes you ask the question. Was he right or was he wrong?
Yeah.
He was right because of the way that things played out and things overpopulated and the problems became the problems. Because once he snapped everybody away, everybody readjusted. Once they snapped and all those people came back.
Yeah, they weren't prepared for that.
You had governments fighting other people that left saying, yo, you motherfuckers just moved in my house. It just took over my shit. Oh, you wasn't here for 5 years. So you was declared dead. So that means this stuff can get redistributed. So me, all of a sudden we got snapped back and I'm homeless?
Yeah, nah, I'm not gonna lie, that is nasty work.
You understand what I'm saying? So this how you got the fucking, I wouldn't say flag smashers, the other niggas.
No, that was Flag Smashers. That was like trying to like say that everybody should just get rid of borders and all that, and the whole world become one country.
Yeah, you started all kind of militias and shit behind that shit. You understand? So the thing is, was he right or was he wrong?
I don't know. I was just talking about like, could he be Ultron though?
Yeah, but that's the whole point. He can be Ultron because he has access to unlimited knowledge from the beginning. Shit that fucking Ultron won't know. You have to go to superior beings.
Oh yeah, you right. You right. And then, like I said, Ultron technically never left Earth yet.
Yeah, but that's not to say of what he's never left Earth, but Tony Stark's did.
No, but like the part when Tony made him and when Tony left Earth, those are two separate points. So that's why I'm saying, going off the movies, we never seen him leave Earth.
You said you're going off the movies.
Yeah, or going off the movies, Ultron was already done before Tony even ever even stepped foot off the planet.
No, I'm talking about when he first left with the mission in the first one.
Oh yeah, but he didn't really. He just saw a bunch of stuff and started guessing.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. When he went up there and he saw Thanos and those ships up there, he fell back and lost consciousness. This is why when they revived him, he had a paranoia. This is why he said we should put a
shield around the Earth.
Around the Earth, because he's seen that shit. Nobody saw that shit but him. So when he seen that shit, he came back to Earth and he was like, oh, that shit drew all his immediate attention.
Yeah, but he didn't know how none of that worked. He just knew people was coming to attack, so maybe we should gear up. He didn't know how none of that worked, though.
That's the thing with Tony Stark. He's so smart and he's so much of a competitor that if he finds something that stumps him, he's not going to leave it alone until he figures it out.
True.
This is why his pops told him, you're my greatest invention. He said, the things that I want to do, I can't do now because of technology. But you will be able to expand anything to go beyond anything I will ever be able to accomplish right now.
Yeah, because the new advancements and all that.
Yeah, so once he got technology, Tony Stark is unlimited.
Fair.
So that's what I'm saying. You don't know what the fuck he had access to. Because remember, everywhere he went, everywhere he did something with somebody, he took their files.
Yeah, that is true. I don't remember which Avengers movie it was, but I remember Nick Fury was complaining about that.
He took all the files from fucking Nick.
Oh yeah, no, that was Avengers 1, because I remember Nick Fury was saying like, hey, you stole all our files, and he was basically asking like, hey, how I decrypt this? Either you tell me or I'm gonna figure it out.
That's what I'm saying. When they was on the ship, he sat there and he took all the files.
Yeah, that was that billionaire playboy scene.
Correct. And he's sitting there and you don't know what the fuck Nick Fury had on. Nick Fury got files that's so fuck. He hit a whole fucking space station in space that nobody even fucking knew about.
True.
He wasn't even on Earth. He had fucking aliens playing him.
Yeah, Secret Invasion.
This is what I'm trying to say. So you don't know what the fuck Nick Fury had files on. Because remember, when they go back to as far as the movies, when you go back to Captain Marvel, and Nick was young back then, they was already had classified shit with aliens and shit like that already that he didn't even know about. That moved up in classification.
But still, anything anything that like Tony would have discovered from that or got from that, Thanos would already know that information 10 times better than Ultron.
The government, that whole section has secret files and all that dating back years.
No, I get that. And then because of Tony Stark having all those files, Ultron would be able to get that.
So, and once Ultron got in the system, he had access to all of that shit.
Yeah, to everything.
He was the fucking program was killing Tony Stark's program and was taking all the information and was trying to kill it. Oh, you don't remember that part?
No, I remember that. That's what I was talking about earlier, where he was saying, I can't figure out the decryption. Either you tell me or I'm going to figure it out myself.
Ultron having all of that knowledge of all of that, plus he's a supercomputer with the processing and he has a conscience, there's no limit to what the fuck he might be able to do.
Yeah, and the number one thing I was saying when I was going through this list is a lot of these people can't fight Ultron for the simple fact he's effectively immortal. Because, if you destroy his body, he could come back as an AI, wait 100 years till you get weak, and then come up to you while, you're sleeping, and it's over for you.
That's why I said he has unlimited knowledge. As long as there's an internet, he lives.
Not even internet, as long as technology exists.
There would have to be internet because that's how he moves through.
No, because he can move through because he could eventually learn to move through electric signals and all that, but technically that's comics, so you're right.
Yeah, those robots kept coming, but he kept in the Matrix how the agents kept switching bodies.
Yeah.
He was doing dangerous shit. So you could destroy. That's why they were saying he never died. Because when Ultron met him in the fucking field, who's to say he didn't take his consciousness and jump back in the internet and let the body be destroyed? Because remember, he wanted Ultron's body.
Yeah, so that he could use it.
Correct.
But Ultron don't care about the body because, like I said, effectively unkillable.
Because remember, he was genetically engineered by two of the best geniuses on Earth.
And then made after their brainwaves.
A perfect body. That's why in WandaVision they couldn't figure out how to put him back together and regenerate him. Because he was made perfect. That's why when they was trying to take the chip out of his fucking head in Wakanda, the girl was like, well, why didn't you do this, this, and this, and just reprogram it that way? You understand what I'm saying? So he was genetically engineered by Tony Stark's and motherfucking David. Was it David Banner? I almost said David Banner.
David Banner. I don't think that's in the Marvel.
I love Bill Bixby, the TV version, nigga.
But nah, yeah, Bruce Banner.
Him and the Hulk figured that shit out, and they made a perfect being. And it took Thor and his energy to wake him up.
Well, I mean that's part of how he got consciousness, because since Thor's lightning is magic and all that.
He got his consciousness and his heart and all of that from the Mind Stone.
No, I'm saying Thor's the electricity from Thor's hammer, since it was magic thunder, that's what activated it. Because before Thor did that, if Thor would have never did that, they basically would have just been scrambling trying to figure out how to get some type of energy source in him that could keep him alive.
Get enough power.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They their technology wouldn't have been powerful enough to bring him to life.
Left and went to go get information. When he came back, that's why he came and he woke him up. And they was like, yo, what the fuck? He was like, yo, listen, I've been having these weird dreams and with this battle and all of this other stuff and I get information, but he's in the middle of it. So this motherfucker gotta get the fuck up.
Yeah, he gotta go.
Which they quickly learned, because remember, if you go back to the park where they was all sitting in the room and everybody was trying to lift the motherfucking hammer up, nobody could lift it, and then all of a sudden they got an alert, and then Ultron picked up the motherfucking hammer and gave it to Thor. It was like, yo, yeah, we gotta go. That's why he was looking at him crazy, because he knew that only a just man could pick that fucking hammer up.
No, they established. They established in the They used that scene to establish that if you don't have a if you're not technically a human, you could still lift. You could lift it no matter what.
No, he put a saying on it. That's why.
No. That only applies to living beings. Ultron doesn't count as a living being. That's why he was able to lift it.
He's a living being and consciousness.
No, he counts as a conscious being. He doesn't count as a living being.
Okay.
Because Ultron has a conscience. He doesn't have a soul.
No, he doesn't need one.
Exactly. If Ultron had a soul, he surely wouldn't have been able to lift it. If Vision had a soul, he wouldn't be able to lift it. but he has a conscience. That's why he's able to be effectively immortal. But because he doesn't have a soul, that's why he can lift a hammer. There's no soul to judge. Therefore, he basically has a pure soul because he doesn't have one.
That's incorrect.
How? That's the only reason why that's the only reasonable like explanation to him being able to lift the hammer. He has no soul, therefore there's nothing to judge.
In your mind, that's not according to the rules in which they set forth. That's not how that works.
It is.
No, it's not.
What was it not pure of heart that they said?
So Ultron doesn't have a pure heart.
He has no heart.
So if he has no heart, how the fuck is he in love with Scarlet Witch?
No, that's Vision.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Vision.
Well, yeah, Vision could lift it too because he has no soul.
Yeah, but we talking about Vision. Who's actually coming back? Actually, they're doing a series with him. It's not that West Coast shit either. I'm happy.
I hope they do West Coast Avengers.
Yeah. Listen. Marvel's on the right. Get to the fucking X-Men and Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four simply because you gotta redo. You gotta redo that.
They gotta redo them again.
Yeah, you gotta do that shit over.
Because nobody except for me like any of the last two attempts.
Because that Fantastic Four will fucking you say Rocky with Creed.
Who?
Creed fucking son.
Oh, you talking about Killmonger?
Yeah. That shit with him, that Fantastic Four, when they had fucking Dr. Doom as a green cloud in the fucking sky.
No, that was Galactus.
No, yeah, Galactus. No, was it Galactus?
No, it was Galactus. I seen it recently. It was Galactus that they made the cloud.
Well, they gotta do that shit over.
No, I actually don't mind that version.
No, hell fucking no.
It's not that bad to me.
Hell fucking no. The fuck out of here. Galactus? A fucking storm cloud? Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, like that part wasn't so great, but everything else was actually fine.
Face to the fucking planet to look in the planet? That motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here.
No, I mean, if the whole planet gets covered and just starts corroding and destroys, I don't really think people gonna care if he a cloud or not. That and Galactus is a shapeshifter anyway.
Well, he occupies space. This nigga eats galaxies.
Yes.
So ain't no fuck. An Eternal can't even fucking stand up on a goddamn planet without crushing that shit.
No, but Galactus is a shapeshifter, so he could change into anything. It's just in the comics they don't make him shapeshift a lot because he doesn't care.
He's part of that creation world, and you gonna tell me that this motherfucker is well represented by motherfucking having a storm cloud?
No. I'm saying that part of the movie wasn't that good, but everything I didn't mind it. To me, it's not that bad. Cause like to me, like it doesn't make sense story wise, but it looked cool, so I'm gonna let it slide.
See, and I was just in my class yesterday, my history of cinema class, and we was talking about that same shit. Her name is V. She was the one who changed everything about movie cinema. But like, yo, let's come up with a script. Let's come up with this. Tell a story. And she changed movie forever, but nobody speaks about it. You understand? What you're talking about is the same fucking shit. Change that shit up. Don't talk, it's cool because of the effects. No.
Yeah, it looks cool. That's why they really did it.
The story was shit. The fucking effects was shit because they didn't have enough to finish this shit because of the budget.
Yeah, the budget was terrible. But Silver Surfer didn't age that bad.
This shit was terrible.
It wasn't that bad.
Some shit you should just leave to the original. It's like a lot of more stuff would have been better put out and characters would have been better developed if they would have kept Stan Lee involved. But he sold the shit.
Yeah, I was about to say he gave up all that.
For pennies on the dollar, he sold his shit. So motherfuckers get rich off of his shit that he didn't get, that he made, that he couldn't get nothing on because there was a time he needed money, so he sold his shit, and now look what's at.
Yeah, so I'm looking at it now. Silver Surfer don't look that bad, especially for a 2000s movie.
Well, let me explain something. There are movies that age well, and there are movies that do not. That did not age well. It did not even play well when it came the fuck out.
Yeah, but there's a lot of examples of movies that came out and flopped, but were good.
No, it's flopped because it deserved to flop. Because it was a poor attempt. Like, well, you don't understand. They've been trying to do comic book movies for years. And they've been fucking up on this shit.
Yeah, not all of them were good, and everything wasn't Daredevil or Blade 1.
No, a lot of them wasn't good. Like, the only thing they could fucking hold on to was fucking Batman. And that's DC. So
Well, I mean,
shit show when it came fucking movies. They was in the cartoons and shit. They got lucky with that one with Tony Stark's.
oh yeah, Iron Man, because of Terrence Howard and all that.
He made motherfuckers like Iron Man. Iron Man is not even the main fucking character of fucking Marvel.
All right, bro. When is this narrative gonna stop? He was always a heavy hitter in Marvel. That's why he led the original Avengers.
Let me tell you something. Coming up watching comics, Iron Man was not the niggas we was talking about.
Yes, it was. What?
No, he was not.
Iron Man was always a heavy hitter.
Tell me about what I did when I grew up, and I'm your father. Like, how the fuck you gonna tell me what me and my friends talked about back then? We didn't talk about fucking Iron Man.
I'm gonna have a hard time believing that.
It was Superman, Batman, Spider-Man, or this shit the nigga fucked up on.
What?
Played Deadpool now. He was Green Lantern. We talking about motherfuckers like that. We talking about motherfuckers changing the world. Niggas had world-changing power and shit like that. We wouldn't talk about the fucking underlings.
Iron Man does have world-changing power. What?
Because at that time, you gotta understand, the time I'm talking about, Iron Man wasn't no fucking factor. You understand? Because there was no, like, Iron Man, Aquaman, players like that, they were like the B team. Like, when you go watch, even with DC, like, when you go watch the Justice League, the cartoons and shit,
Yeah.
they had an A team, and then they had everybody else. Sometimes Batman taking care of something in Gotham City, so
Yeah, they gotta go get a Hawk Girl.
They got fucking Hulk Man and Hulk Girl or some shit, but they're not no main fucking characters.
Yeah, nobody cares about them.
This is what I'm saying. So sometimes the A team will be out taking care of the situation, but somebody got to watch the base. So you watch this episode, and they got Hulk Girl, Hulk Man, Beast, not Beast, small characters. You understand? The fucking Wonder Twins and somebody else. You understand? You're like, well,
Yeah, don't nobody even know who the Wonder Twins are for real.
where the fuck is the heavy Aquaman? Where's the heavy hitters at? You know what I'm saying? They're way taking care of some other shit. The same way with that. Sometimes you got Storm. You got the A-Team. You got Storm, motherfucking Wolverine, Cyclops, and all of them. And then they gotta get a jet and go somewhere. And then the problem back at the fucking base. All you got is Beast, motherfucking.
Nah, Beast was a main X-Men.
Now I'm saying he would be a main nigga, but he would have like students and shit.
Oh yeah, like the Jubilees and all that.
Yeah, correct. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I got you.
So that's how I look at it with fucking Iron Man. He wasn't part of the A-Team. He was there, but it's like it wasn't a major talk about him. Everything was about, like, go back and look at those times in the 80s, 70s and 80s. It wasn't really about no motherfucking Iron Man. That's what I'm telling you. It took the fucking actor to make everybody love Iron Man. Iron Man was a fucking, as far as Marvel came, Iron Man was a motherfucking Captain Marvel. Nobody gives a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was about to say, nobody still cares about Captain Marvel because the movies were so bad.
No, they had to cancel the fucking franchise because they do so fucking terrible. Because nobody likes the fucking lady that plays fucking she's not on like
Yeah,
whatever
she's not a good actor.
She was critically acclaimed then, but her playing in this shit is like, bitch, you just exist. You don't got no ass, you not cute, like, and then you on this fucking feminine shit.
When she act like she autistic.
Come around, you take off. You know what I'm saying? No, like all your scenes, motherfuckers is shot when no one else is there. That's why you look like you don't got no emotion, because you can't feed off the other characters because they don't want to shoot with you.
Well, I mean, to be fair, if you're a good actor, you should be able to like know what mood to put yourself into.
No, see, that's not how that works. That's not how acting works. Just like when you watch people who do plays and shit like that, you're not gonna act and do the same shit every night and get the same cue. So you have to be able to improv and read off that person. And you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you might have to save that person's line, or they may have to save your lines, and just keep going with it until you catch it. You know what I mean? You catch the shit and get back into it. That depends on your level of professionalism. But I'm just saying. That's a whole motherfucking thing. And that shit is different. You can't just say that, because acting. What's the difference between acting in a play and acting in a movie?
Acting in a play is live, so if you mess up, GG's, you just gotta roll with it. Acting in a movie, they can always run the tape back and rerun the lines.
There you go. And that's the fucking difference. You don't have to do nothing else.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, if in a movie, that's why I'm saying, like, if in a movie, if you have the chance for them to be able to run the tape back and run the footage back if you mess up, and your best performances are still terrible, you're just not that good.
No, because you can't draw emotion from a fucking wall. I'm sorry. You could jump up and down and make all of these theories and this, that, and third, all you want. But in order for you to be effective, like in that play, yeah, y'all rehearsed this, y'all done this. They'll be like, oh yeah, the Manhattan performance was their best performance. Why was it their best performance? Because they fed off the fucking energy from the crowd. Let's say the lead actor is from fucking Manhattan, so he feels proud that he's out there doing this in front of his peers, in front of the news, you know what I mean, to get the company recognition so they can get more shows, more dates, they can get more money and all of that. So therefore, he needs that emotion. Just like if you go watch battle rap, the motherfucker could be, let's say it's Teddy Rock. No, you can't say Teddy Rock because he get that love in New York like that. Let's say it's T-Top. T-Top could come over here in New York, have a battle, he do a scene, get his love, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But take that same battle and all of that and do that shit in South Carolina, North Carolina, where he from. The energy gonna be different.
Yeah, because they're gonna be biased for the home team.
The same rap, same opponent, all of that. The performance is different because he's home. His energy is different. Because that's home soil. That's it. He feels an extra need to perform.
Well, I mean that goes to my point though, because
that's the energy from being in the city. If that can happen, you over there just running lines. That's like you practicing. You're not putting no emotion and heart into it because you're just reading words.
That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that feeds into what?
And you're acting that scene out. You get an emotion because you can feed off of that other person's emotion to make the scene. Just no different than you have where this person doesn't have no lines, but he do a gesture or a scene or something like that, and it's memorable. Like in Training Day, when this figure He came in and he went to go see at the end when the white boy went to go see him.
Oh yeah, right before they shot him.
When he walked in the jungle, he walked up and the fucking homeboy came behind him. The fucking
Spoilers by the way. Denzel gets shot at the end of training day.
For Friday. You know what I'm saying? The nigga for Friday. Day. No, not Day.
No, Devo.
No, not Devo.
Wasn't it?
The nigga that lived downstairs. That was in jail that was going after fucking Money Mike.
I know who you talk about. I just forgot his name. I thought it was Devo. I might be bugging.
That's not Devo. Devo passed away. This nigga did. But anyway, he was in training day, and when they went in, he stood up. You know what I'm saying? He was with the white beater. He had no lines. But he made that scene. Why? Because of his physical prowess. That's how he got the motherfucking shit. Because they was like, yo, he said he was dead, and he was there with somebody else for something else. And they was like, yo, boom, boom, you want to be in the movie? He's like, yeah, he was like, yo, be out here tonight. He was like, yo, what you gonna do? He said, yo, you don't got no lines or nothing like that. But yo, just take your shirt off, you know what I'm saying, and just look menacing.
I mean, he did that well.
And he made that scene by not saying nothing. But that was the emotion that you could pull from that scene because he was there with other people. Now they had him standing there and he just walk up off the gate and just stand there and look crazy while motherfucking in real time the white boy standing there reading his lines with him not there, and he just standing there and he's answering or looking menacing at the white boy and trying to. You can't do that because you don't know what he's doing.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying though. You describing people in their element. Like,
matter of fact, the shit ain't gonna line up. But he might be looking left and you might be looking right. You understand? You might gesture with the wrong hand. He might look at the other hand. Now the editing gotta do extra shit.
Yeah, they gotta do extra work, start mirroring stuff, readjusting, resizing.
Or just cut that shit off and just let it cut from one to the other without having that. But it is what it is. This is what I'm trying to tell you. So you need that emotion sometimes from other people, especially when you're doing certain scenes. You're doing a scene to where you have to have dialogue, or it's an emotional scene. You need that. You need those two people there waiting each other. Just like before they even start filming, let's say this person, these two people are going to be like the main characters or whatever. But one of the techniques they do to get these people used to each other, all their emotion, is that they have them sit there for 5-10 minutes and sit just face to face.
Yeah, like get them used to each other's presence and whatnot.
Yeah, to get the awkwardness of them being that close away and out of this shit. I had them sit there and just talk to a camera for 5 minutes and say anything randomly, just to get them used to opening up and getting certain emotions out of it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's more like actor exercises and stuff like that, though.
Very critical. Very, very critical. That's good. Then again, like I said, if nobody wants to deal with her or be around her, then that's how she's going to have to feel. That's why, even when she's in the shit with other people, what does she look like? She look the same fucking way. So I'm gonna think, well, this is your natural fucking body. That's how you look. That's how you act. Where's the other motherfucker? Try. How did you get this gig?
I mean, if your best is terrible, that it doesn't matter who you are or are not around, you're still gonna be bad. Like, it don't matter if I'm terrible it don't matter if I'm terrible on a team or if I'm terrible by myself. I'm still terrible. It don't matter where you put me.
No, not really.
Now, if I'm garbage in every environment, it don't matter what environment you stick me in. I'm still garbage. I gotta go get good before I come back.
Now, you could be terrible on a team because the team could be asking you to do the wrong thing.
No, but I'm saying in this case, she's terrible regardless. So it doesn't matter if you give her a team or not. She's still bad.
Well, I don't know how she got the shit in the first fucking place. The girl that played Spectrum, they should have made her.
Yeah, they should have made either her or Kamala Khan the main character, but that movie already flopped, so there's no point in beating it while it's down.
The little girl that's playing Kamala Khan is perfect. She's absolutely perfect. I don't see a thing wrong with her. She's a kid. She played a kid. She did kid shit, and she did it within her community and the practices of the time. So I have no fucking problem how they themselves up. How they rolled their character out. I'm not mad at that. I'm actually looking forward to see her interact with Kate Bishop.
Yeah, that I high key want to see too, because Kate Bishop did a good. I forgot what's her name, but the girl who played Kate Bishop did a good job in Hawkeye.
This is what I'm saying. So I have no problem with that, and I have no problem with the girl who played Spectre. She did an amazing job as well. It's just Captain Marvel. The girl who played Spectre should have played Captain Marvel. For the simple fact.
You said they should have handed over the crown and made her go from Spectrum to Captain Marvel.
She should have been Captain Marvel to start with, because Captain Marvel was black.
No. That was after she handed over the title and all that.
Doesn't matter. That's the one that everybody remembers. Not the white girl talking about women's liberty, which that's what comic books was used for. I
would say I remember the white Captain Marvel the most. Before the movies, the Captain Marvel I saw the most was the one with the thunder on her chest. That's the Captain Marvel I remember.
Like I'm telling you, back in the motherfucking early 70s, mid 70s, early 80s, Captain Marvel was out there like Nancy Reagan, say no to drugs. That's back when the dinosaurs existed and people used to use their feet to run their cars and all that. No, Reagan was in office. His wife had a campaign, say no to drugs, while her husband letting in all the fucking drugs.
No, I know about that. I'm just saying that was decades ago.
Is that she had a comic book that she put out about some say no to drugs, which I had no problem with, but that's what the comics were used for. To make statements. So that's why in the late 70s.
Yeah, that's how Captain America came about and all that.
It died out because people weren't into that. People started going to the newspaper. If I'm gonna get the news, at least let me go to the newspaper. I don't want no fucking comic book. And comic books they never had a deadline. You understand what I'm saying? It's like every month we're gonna put out an issue on the 21st. It was never like that. You have to just keep checking in on that shit.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Like the storylines just keep going on and on and on, and week after week, you gotta just keep buying another issue.
Yeah, exactly. There's no nothing that you have to buy another issue. It's just that about this. News happen every day.
Yeah.
And you might still be talking about this or something new, but that it may be 2-3 months in between this issue and the last issue. So this ain't even an issue no more.
So you saying like the amount of time it took to go to the next comic is what used to bug people?
Correct, because now you got Stan Lee writing Spider, right? Everybody publishes Spider-Man. Every time it come out, the artistry, the story, all of that shit. And then next thing you know, Joe Blow start doing it. Because he's working on fucking another character. And this character, and then you're like, oh, come on, man. Like, some of the series will go into shit. That's why if you go right now and you listen to some of those comic book aficionados, they're like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And this series, this was only a 10 comic series.
A 10-run issue.
Like, the story was shit. And, like, you know, they telling you. They didn't. The artwork was cool, but they didn't like the story or what the fuck it did with the story, because it's unwritten rules in comics.
True.
There's certain shit that you gotta do, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's no actual 10 commandments, but it's just shit that you just don't do in the comic book.
Yeah. Because now that I think about it, the only comic book I could really name off the top of my head that, like, I would straight up say the art is bad in is Invincible, but it's not even that bad. It's still just,
But see, that's the whole fucking thing. Technology has eliminated the use of a fucking comic book. You have to be a comic book lover.
True. Because, like, it's hard to even find comic book shops. Same thing with, like, retro games. Like, it's hard to find any type of game for any console that came out before the Game Boy. I mean, not Game Boy, before the GameCube.
With shops downtown and all of that, in Brooklyn, by the bridge and little tourist spots, they exist. You just gotta look.
No, I'm not saying they don't exist. I'm just saying, like you said, you got to go to specific places. You got to know where they at. They're hard to find. It's not just on every corner.
Correct. Because no one's checking for that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Because of technology, there's no need for that.
Yeah, people rather get it digitally.
And doing this, so everyone was reading. No matter if it was a fucking dirty magazine, a hip hop magazine, a motherfucking a newspaper, whatever, people were reading. But now with the emergence of technology and phones, people don't have to go get the comic book.
Yeah, the comic book come to you.
I have a Adobe Reader on my motherfucking shit. I can read the whole I get a PDF and just read the whole shit. And do this and do this and do that, and everything is everything. You understand what I'm saying? So that real love for buying comic books and making comic books is obsolete. Right now, when you was coming out in the fucking Bronx, when I was raising in the Bronx, how many times I drove by in the morning and you saw niggas on the corner out there selling papers?
Never.
You never seen niggas outside early in the morning standing in traffic selling newspapers?
No, I don't remember that.
You just wasn't paying attention. Anyway,
nah, because I always remember Grandpa going in the store to get his newspaper. I don't remember him going, like, driving nowhere to get it.
I say driving by early in the morning because I was done. And it was when he was going to Harlem Village and I was driving section, homeboy would be standing on the corner with the little pouch around his shit. He'll step off from the light and he'll walk with the newspapers, selling newspapers, so whoever could buy a fucking newspaper ain't get a chance to get it yet. Well, there's a trust for that. Damn, you know how much a fucking at that time it was what? $1.25 for a fucking newspaper on a Sunday?
Yeah, it was maybe no. I remember Sunday was like $3 or something like that, but the regular weekly one was like $1.
It jumped up to $3, but now it's $3.50 for fucking. If you go get that shit today, it's $3.50 today. Not on Sunday, on a Monday.
No, I know, but I'm just saying nowadays it's kind of pointless because you can get the same thing on your phone for free. So buying a newspaper is just novelty.
But that's my whole point of what the fuck I'm telling you. I'm telling you that shit is obsolete because of technology. And the same shit with that. That shit has become obsolete because you can get the shit off your phone. You don't have to, I gotta run over here and see what happened. And then it depends what paper you got. Because if the shit said, well, it's a final, that was the shit from last night. You didn't get this morning's print. You understand what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
It was all motherfucker. It was a whole art to that shit. That's why certain people, your grandfather waits a certain time of the day, like 8 or whatever, because he went and got the day paper, not the last night newspaper. Because you know how sometimes you watch, well, you don't really watch sports, but you watch sports, and let's say the Yankees was playing, and the game ended at 11:10, and the Yankees won. You go in the back of the paper and say, oh shit, I went to sleep last night, yo, let me see what the fuck the Yankees won. You go in there, you look in the back, you don't see the Yankees score. Because that paper was printed before they got the final score. So that shit was already in print when the game fucking ended. Because they had deadlines.
Yeah, because they got to release it every day, so there's going to be certain things they miss.
They release it at a certain time because the reporter has to turn it in because the head reporter, whoever, he has to read the shit and accept the shit. He might chop this shit down. Or if your shit not ready when time for him to put his shit in for print, you missed that one, and he gotta put that in the next paper. Even if they still want that article.
Yeah, if it's still relevant till tomorrow.
So it is what it is. Fuck did I put that shit?
All right, but we went on a whole tangent, and I just meant to ask about the Avengers question.
I'll give you an answer. I have to do more research on this because he has internet access, and in the internet, a whole bunch of shit in it.
Yeah, and then on top of that, all the government secrets and stuff.
But especially coming from Tony Stark's. So that alone right there is a whole bunch of secret shit that the government don't know about. And they get that from the government that nobody knows about. So
that's what it was.
So pick your poison.
I don't know. I'd say it'd come to a draw.
You're gonna have to. Because they can go either way. They both know ancient shit. He has access, and he has a different kind of power. He has real fucking power. But Ultron is immortal. He can't fucking die, so
yeah.
Thanos can die, so
I mean, even in the movies, they didn't really kill Thanos. They just erased him from the timeline.
no, the power of the Infinity Stones fucked him up. That's why when they went and they killed him, it was so easily done. Because he didn't give a fuck no more. He accomplished what he set out to do. That's why he really fought them. Because if you look at the one that they fought, it's like it's what the Russos and them say. The Thanos that y'all seen right there that he killed, the one that made the snap, that Thanos was more of on some religion type. It's like he did it, he accomplished it, whatever it is what it is. He's made peace with it. What's done is done. That's why he didn't give a fuck. He didn't fight back too much and cut his head. But when they went to go fight the one from 2012, that motherfucker hadn't conquered shit yet.
Yeah, that.
He didn't conquer shit. So he was mean and vicious. That's why he was so much of a problem.
Yeah, that's why he was on bad timing, and he punched Shorty so hard she left the movie.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
That will still never not be funny to me. He punched her so hard she had no more scenes in the movie, and she's supposed to be the strongest person in the MCU at the time. Okay.
My whole point. The fact that she's out there and she didn't know who Thanos was or what he was doing, what the fuck was you doing?
He knocked her brains loose.
No, by them showing me in the movie that she went to a planet and she fucked around and became a queen and all that other shit by accident and all of that, lets me know what the fuck she's been doing, because that was everybody's number one question. What the fuck have you been doing all this time? You ain't been on Earth, you ain't been out there. Motherfucker, yo, why don't you call Captain Marvel? He's like, nah. You know what I'm saying? She been doing shit. And what shit is that?
Well, I mean, to be fair, like she said, Earth has the Avengers, so we kind of didn't need her for that.
No, but she told him, she said, yeah, it's other planets that need help that don't have fucking people like y'all. They don't have a group of y'all. They don't have nothing. So they got me. You understand? Because I'm able to get the fuck over there. You not. You understand? So I gotta go over there and handle that. Gotta take care of this shit. If you need me, call me. Period. That's why she's the first Avenger.
No, the first Avengers Captain America. No.
He went to go handle off-world shit.
Yeah, she never technically became an Avenger.
Yeah, no shit, she was. She's the first Avenger.
Nah, the first Avengers Captain America. We're not going. Captain America doesn't have that much. We can't take away the first Avenger from him.
Watch the first fucking.
No. I remember the movie. Like, Fury thought of the idea because of Captain Marvel, but
and he typed it up. he came up with the Avengers because of Captain Marvel.
No, I'm not denying that, but I'm just saying Captain America doesn't have much. Taking away being the first Avenger, come on, that's not fair. He already barely got superpowers.
Look, first of all, I don't think you pay attention. I told you Captain America was the worst fucking hero for me. I hated that motherfucker. I never liked Captain America. The original Captain America with the fucking motorcycle and the gun, I was rocking with him. But this motherfucker that, all the U.S. qualities and stand for us and liberty and justice for all bullshit that they say you in America, he's a representation of that shit. And I don't follow that. I don't rock with that shit because that shit is a lie.
True.
Fuck that nigga.
I'm just saying, as a superhero, he don't have a lot.
That nigga ain't no super. A fucking grown ass man running around in a fucking tight onesie.
No, I'm just saying, Captain America could dust you in a race. I'm just saying.
Nigga got a onesie with a shiesty motherfucking on it. Motherfucker, and he's running around this shit in tights. But with a shield talking about, yes, justice. Man, get that faggot shit out of here, man.
I'm just saying, Captain America could dust the brakes off of most people. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna just put that out there. Captain America. If we put Captain America in an arena with a superhero, oh no, he's not winning most of the time, like 99% of the time. But if we step in the ring with Captain America, both of us at the same time, insurance bills going through the roof. We paying $30,000 for Tylenol before the round even start.
Let me take something.
Captain America will cook both of us at the same time.
This person is big fucking fighter and all this shit, but he had to get Bucky to help him fight fucking Iron Man, who's a fucking human. And this nigga's a pumped up serum nigga.
True. I mean, that's true. I always say that fight is kind of weird. That fight is kind of weird.
Took you had to jump Iron Man for him to motherfucker and yo, give me that shield. That's my father. My father made that. Fucking take the shield, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. That clown shit out of here.
And he still beat the brakes off him with no shield.
Get that clown shit out of here.
Only thing he used the shield for really was to break the arc reactor. Everything else was just pure hands.
Listen, don't fuck with them soft niggas. Just like I used to tell motherfuckers, it's like, oh, like the Superman is that nigga. No, Superman is not. I told you my first hero was Spider-Man. You hood nigga.
I mean, Superman. I'm not gonna downplay Superman. We not gonna do that.
Superman can't fight.
He can still destroy a planet. I don't know, but I think being able to destroy a planet says a lot.
Well, have you seen the original Superman with Christopher Reeves?
Yes. I haven't seen all of them, but I've seen the important ones.
Yeah, and in that movie, did they not whip his fucking ass?
They did, but he didn't know how to use his powers.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't. If he knew how to use his powers, he would have had no threats. If he knew how to use his powers, nobody would have been threatening to him at all.
I realize you're making my point. The whole point of fucking Sims is that he got his powers because of the sun.
Yeah.
Because of our sun. It gave him superhuman powers. On his planet, he didn't have no fucking superhuman powers.
Yeah, on his planet, he's just a regular person.
You understand? And that's why Zod and all of them was able to do the same shit that he was doing. Because of the color of the sun.
Let's get it. So
that's what I'm trying to tell you. That he inherited his power from the sun. So when he came over there, remember when he first took his powers out? He's like, yo, I'm gonna be Superman. The more he got with his powers, he went to the bar and that nigga beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, he wasn't used to that.
Yeah, he punching him. He punched him and split his ass all the way down and he hit the fucking pinball machine on the other end of the bar.
Yeah, but I mean,
over there fucking bleeding and hurt.
I mean, to be fair, we're talking. That's Superman with no powers. That's Superman with no. Superman with powers could have destroyed everybody on that continent.
But he was not a motherfucking, because he don't have his powers no more. He still would have knew some combat skills. This nigga ain't know nothing. So what happened? When
he got broke up.
He got his powers back. He went back to that same stock, and then he went in there. Motherfucker started with him again.
I'm not gonna lie, that scene was high key bullying. That scene was high key bullying.
And then broke his fucking head, and that was the only reason he beat him, because he took him, put him up, and then slid him and threw him down on the other motherfucking end of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he went back and he did some push-ups and came back.
I mean, Spider-Man, Superman would just fucking push you, and you be in fucking Africa somewhere. You understand what I'm saying?
If you even survive flying back that far.
Batman is a fucking ninja.
Yeah, Batman is just somebody who studied kung fu tapes.
You understand? Like what you said earlier? Tylenol. You eat a bottle of Tylenol, you go hand in hand with him.
But see, Batman is fightable. Batman is just somebody who studied kung fu tapes and he's capable of doing a backflip. You're not surviving Superman at all.
If you take that power away from him, you'll fuck his ass up. You can't fight.
Yeah, but you're not. You're not taking the power away from him. So does it matter?
Well, let me tell you something. Motherfucking Superman was so fucking weak that Lex Luthor just put a fucking rock on his neck and dismantles his whole motherfucking ankle.
Yeah, but that's specifically his weakness. That's not the same thing as Batman. Like you catch Batman with no bat suit on and you shoot him in the back of his thigh. All of Batman's powers is done.
Lex Luthor never had a fight in his life.
He don't have to, because he's a genius. His power's being a genius.
So you let a nigga who ain't got no fucking fighting skills walk up on you, put some shit up on you, and motherfucking damn near kill you and just walk out and just leave you there.
I mean, yeah, that was kind of weak, but if I woke up on it...
Yo, Batman did the same shit.
No, but like if I woke up on you with like
the same shit.
No, if I'm immune to nuclear radiation and I woke up to you with like a pile of uranium and just start beating the brakes off you, it don't matter what combat experience you have. I woke up on you with uranium.
There's too much history of him getting his ass whooped with his powers.
Nah.
Superman is different because he's a superhero trying to play human.
The only time he really got done filthy was Darkseid. That's it.
That's the only thing he got on everybody else. Batman is trying to play a superhero. Daredevil is trying to play a fucking superhero.
But see, Daredevil's a regular person. He's not the same.
He's a natural born superhero trying to play a fucking human because he goes to work every day at the daily plan.
Yeah, that's supposed to be like his character dynamic, though. That don't got nothing to do with the fact that, like I said, like in Injustice, there's a reason why the Injustice story exists. He, at any point he wants to, he could just take over the whole planet, and Earth has no defenses against him.
Because of his powers.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Because of his powers, ain't nothing we could do to Superman. He could just say, "I'll run this planet now." What we gonna do?
Fucking put a fucking piece of green kryptonite on his neck and put that nigga on the ship and just let it go with the shit on his neck.
But if he flies away from you before you get the kryptonite close to him, what you gonna do?
Brother, you don't have to put that shit around his neck, really. All you have to do, he just has to be around it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. What if he knows you're coming with kryptonite and he hears you walking up and he just flies away at Mach 10? You're not beating that.
That shit gonna take his attention, like, fuck his man, because he gonna feel a power drain.
Yeah, and what if he runs away before you get close enough for it to actually hurt him?
Once he feel that power drain, he like that, he'll he gonna try to fly, he gonna fall the fuck down. This is what happened with Lex Luthor.
Yeah, but Lex Luthor snuck up on him and he didn't know about kryptonite. He know about kryptonite now, so that's not the same.
Oh, but see, when Lex Luthor had the shit, he didn't put the shit on his neck right away. He just opened the box. Once he opened the box and exposed it, that nigga seen that shit was like, oh shit.
Yeah, but Superman didn't know what that is. He just flashbanged Superman. He flashbanged Superman with a weakness he didn't know he had. That's not the same as him knowing. Knowledge is half the battle. He ain't have half. He lost half the battle and then lost the other half.
What you talking about?
He didn't know kryptonite existed yet. So when Lex Luthor opened that box, he was like, yo, what's that? He didn't know what was going on.
What you mean kryptonite didn't exist?
No, I said Superman didn't know it existed. Superman was confused. He saw Lex Luthor open the box. He was like, yo, why my chest hurt? He didn't know what was going on.
At first, and then he realized it.
Yeah, but at that point, you already cooked. I'm talking about Superman now knows what kryptonite is. If he knows kryptonite is 20 feet away, I'm pretty sure he gonna fly at Mach 10.
That's the that you not understanding. He won't know. You put that shit in a lead box, you can't see through that shit.
But if I'm Superman and I know that I can't see through lead and I see somebody walking towards me with a lead box on their person, I'm not going to stand there to figure out why they got a lead box. I'm flying away. That's not normal. People don't just normally walk around with pieces of lead on them. That's not healthy and that's not realistic.
Stupid. Because you talking about somebody walking up to you with a lead box. All that has to do have to be in your vicinity. You don't have to see that shit. For him to be fucked up. All you gotta do is have that shit in your hand and just walk out the fucking building door. He could be across the fucking street.
He'll know. If he's across the street from some kryptonite and it's outside of a lead box, he'll know.
He walk out that door, he gonna feel that shit and his shit gonna fuck with him. As soon as that shit is exposed and he's anywhere in the vicinity, he immediately starts losing his power.
There's a radius though. Like the closer he gets to it, the faster it affects him though.
Look up the comic book when he fought Batman. Batman went his utility belt, took this little fucking pebble of kryptonite out and said, with this right here, I can kill you. And he was instantly weak. The fucking battle was over.
Well, yeah, because I remember in a DC movie, Metallo shot him with a kryptonite bullet and he almost died.
Look, listen.
They couldn't even get the bullet out of him because they surgically didn't have any equipment that could cut his skin open. The only thing that they knew that could cut his skin open was him.
I'm telling you, Superman is not that nigga. So get it out your fucking head.
No, I'm just saying there's a lot of people Superman could clap.
Superman is not that nigga.
He definitely is.
As far as childhood heroes, Superman is the man. But as far as comic book aficionados and people who know about
Superman's pretty powerful.
He's low-hanging fruit on the totem pole.
No, he definitely is not. I don't know about that one. He definitely is not.
Listen, you can talk all of this Galactus and Dr. Doom shit all you want. Nobody talks about the Beyonders.
Yeah, that's because, like you were saying about Beyonders, they're not relevant to most people.
It's one in every motherfucking in every system, and he has the power to destroy the whole fucking galaxy.
Yeah, he's up there with Molecule Man and all that.
You understand? When you start talking shit like that, now you're going guard tier. You understand? But all that other shit, like Superman, ain't nowhere near guard tier.
Sometimes Superman does reach God tier.
If he's in a God tier level, he's the ball boy.
No, he's bench team for God tier. He's bench team for God tier.
Not no fucking God tier, nothing.
He's bench team for God tier. I can easily argue that.
Bench team, then he's a 15th nigga.
Oh my God, no. He's B team for God tier. He's not the Beyonder. He's not Molecule Man, but still.
Because it's strength. But what happens when you get him around a red moon? He no longer has the powers that he has around Earth, around the yellow moon. His powers are different.
Yeah, his powers neutralized.
From the colors of the sun.
Yeah.
And the only way Superman is if he's around that yellow sun. That's why if you look at the Superman movies, he always fly up to the sun. And he sunbathe real quick and then go down.
Nah, you making it seem like he got to solar charge his powers. Nah.
No, it definitely helps.
It helps, but he don't have. You making it seem like he Green Lantern or something. Like after 24 hours, he got to recharge the ring.
He got charged from the sun.
Well, Sunman sucks though.
If you look at Superman, when he gets in trouble or he needs an extra boost stroke or whatever,
he is not running to the sky. Nah, that's cap. Nah, that's cap.
It comes a fuck back.
He is not. Superman is not going. Oh wait, you're beating me. Let me fly into the sky real quick. I've never seen Superman do that.
Fly into the sun. He fly off the earth and get those sun rays that's hitting the earth.
I ain't never seen Superman do that. Nope, I ain't never seen Superman do that.
Hell yeah, he's done that on a couple of occasions. Like his energy gets depleted and stuff like that. He fly out there, that sun, that instant power boost, and he come back and kick ass.
Yeah, but you saying it like Superman be getting tired often or at all.
I never said he got tired. I said when he gets in certain situations.
Yeah, like, but flying up to sunbathe for 2 minutes is not helping Superman.
Up real quick, he'll fly off the earth. You know what I'm saying? Get some of that motherfucking sun rays and sunlight and fly the fuck back. Just remember, Superman whole thing is to take it. He's supposed to be Spider-Man, but for the whole world. Because Spider-Man only takes care of Queens.
Yeah, only Queens.
Superman takes care of the
Spider-Man
whole
be swinging through Far Rockaway.
You know what I'm saying? From Far Rockaway to Pesto Beach out there, or whatever, from Pebble Beach. All the way on the west fucking coast. I'm somewhere out in Alaska, some fucking way. You know what I'm saying? He take care of all of that shit. Remember, if you want, well, from the TV version, when he was in the fucking plane, not the plane, he was at work. He went to the window and he heard all of New York City. He heard all the problems, the crime, and all that shit, all at once. And he was just sitting there. He was figuring out in his mind which one he could get to first. Then he could fly faster than a speeding bullet. He could break the sound barrier going around the motherfucking shit. The motherfucker stronger than steel. You burn shit. You motherfucker super cool and breath. But the nigga can't motherfucker throw a 1-2 punch to save fucking life.
I mean, he don't need to throw a 1-2. He could destroy the whole planet with a 1. So,
yo, why is the fucking butter shit in here?
I haven't used a butter in like a month, so that might be Young-C.
I need to go to the spot.
Alright, I'll go get that now then.
And you man supposed to go get it.
Alright. I'm gonna put my socks on and all that.